Alright guys, so there it is. The differential's out. Took me a little bit of wrestling to get it out, but that's pretty standard. But it's not that bad. I wish I filmed myself, but I kind of did it spur of the moment when I got back after running some errands. Feeling good today. I was like, alright, today's the day I'm going to tackle the diff. So that's what I did, and it's out. The studs came in. Here we go. That's for the rear. We'll put those on tomorrow. There's my bolt. I'll be using to put these on. Battery cable is in for the relocation to the back. There's the box for the battery, some terminals. Cut this thing off the other day, so we just go ahead and weld it on there. I already took the measurements. Pretty much it was like this. I have to look at my measuring sheet, but pretty much it was like that, what we need. And I get my friend to weld it on, and we put the exhaust on. Header's coming in the mail. That should be it. Yeah, so you'll see me start to install all this stuff, which is really cool. Alright guys, what's going on? It's Sunday. Daylight savings was last night, and I am feeling awesome. Feels nice being able to get some rest, or an extra hour of sleep. But pretty much today, what I've done already is battery relocation to the back. Here it is, all done. Battery in there. Take this thing off, and you plop this off. And there it is. So battery relocation all done. I just had those in there because I was making sure the cat would fit over it. And yeah, so there's my power line. The red line goes there. Black line, just ground it to the chassis. I went ahead and grounded over there. I took a, there you can see it. I just took my, what's it called? I just took my Dremel and grinded that piece out, bare metal. And I just got power to the car, and everything works just fine. I put the power cable under the car, and I just had it against the frame rail, and I had it go over and like kind of far away from the differential, so that won't hit it. Up here in the engine bay, let me grab my light. So this is what I did. Here's the power cable. I cut it because it was really rusted. Not rusted, but the contact connection wasn't good anymore. But we're about to find out how good it is once I actually try to crank over the motor. It was getting power, so that's good. There's my welding 2-gauge welding wire. Goes under the car, under the subframe, to the trunk. And the 2 accessories, put them there, duct tape everything together, get a bolt through it, and duct tape everything together. I'm sorry, electrical tape everything together. And that's it. So it's really easy to do. It's probably one of the easiest mods to do. So yeah. Now that we have the battery situated, we can figure out the window switches, and we can finally cross something off the list here. Where is it? Relocate battery to the back. Done. Install box, install hardware, install cable and ground. So first thing off the list. And I have everything else, we just gotta wait to do other things. I got to drain the oil from the diff because it's starting to smell awful. So, gonna drain that today. Gonna get this thing welded up. Once this is in the car again, I'll put on the coilovers. And then by then I'll have all the rotors and stuff back on there. There we go, drift buttons installed. If you guys are ever installing one of these, just know that if you think you can't get this off, you can. It just takes a lot of upward force. You gotta twist it and pull at the same time. You keep on doing that. Take a breather every now and again, and then go back at it again. That's why I'm out of breath right now. But yeah, once this is off, 2 tabs. Push the spring up with like a pair of pliers. Like you push the spring up, get a flathead in there, and just like twist it back. Pull like the pry or the prongs out over there, and then the spring will fall, and then you put the boot back on, put your button back on, and put your button on, then you'll be good. My button's on really tight, but it's over time it should get loose. But yeah, yep, there we go, drift buttons in. Another thing to cross off the list. Alright guys, here we are. The 240 has made a lot of progress actually, and I'm really happy about it. In the past 2 days, I've managed to get the new studs on with the new rotors on, and that's, yeah, so on both sides we got this going on, new studs, the extended studs. They're on both sides, properly seated, no issues at all. The header is out, the new header is in. This one took some convincing because I bought myself an eBay header, and I'm just trying to see if you guys can see the kind of stuff we had to do to make it fit. So we had to indent it a little bit to make it clear the steering column or steering rack or steering connection joint, whatever. So we had to do that. We still need to hook up the EGR valve. My neighbor took it, so he can go ahead and get it welded up, because we need to extend it just a little bit because it's a little off from where the EGR plug actually sits in the header. So he took that. He's gonna weld that up real quick, and he'll get back to me with that. And the inside is pretty much done. So for anyone wondering, if you have a Bride Lomax seat, and you're trying to find a rail that's pretty cheap, I haven't tested it out yet. I don't know how it feels, or I don't know if it'll fly out on me, but this is a Buddy Club. See if you guys can see that. This is a Buddy Club seat rail for an S14. It comes with these brackets. There we go. Comes with these brackets. The hardware they give you is alright. I just used my old ones that this seat came with. So I used all the hardware from that. And then I just connected the seat to the rail. It takes a little bit of adjustment to get there, but this will fit in the car. If this is backwards or not, it doesn't really matter. Either way, this seat's really thin. So either way, that would have to happen. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's on backwards or not. Or I wouldn't know anyways, but either way, this thing's really in there and it's not moving. Bolted the seat back into the chassis, and that's pretty much it. Quick release is on. The seat does move forward and front and back, which is nice, but it's really hard, which is good. So I'm gonna leave it in that position because that's about where I need it to be. So I can just actually use the quick release for that. But yeah, seat's bolted in. A Buddy Club seat rail does fit with a Bride Lomax seat, for anyone wondering. That's the clearance on it though, so if anyone who's like pretty tall, you might need to like lower it down, because I have it on high settings because I gotta be able to see. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Next order of business is to install the new brake caliper, which I have on my workbench over there. That side's on there. Gonna reinstall these rotors, get new pads, new brake pads all around for the car. Going to install the exhaust, make sure everything fits up. Coilovers we still have to put those in. So there's a piston caliper. Then once we have the piston caliper all on and the suspension's taken care of and everything like that, we'll go ahead and crank over the motor, do an oil change, flush the radiator out. And yeah, definitely flush out the radiator, and then crank over the motor and see if it needs anything special. Depending, I'll have to check the spark plugs. But everything should be fine. I mean, I've started up the car twice, and every time I start it up, it hasn't missed a beat. So, whoops. Hopefully that good streak can continue. But yeah, KA in here. It's definitely an older KA. It's seen its stuff in life, but it should be able to hold me out, I say, for at least a good number of events before it really starts giving me issues. Either way, I'm gonna leave it stock for as long as I can. But yeah, so EGR valve is gonna get done. Then the header will be on. Then we can put the exhaust on. What else? I need to buy hardware for the exhaust. I just realized that. But either way, it's not that big of a deal. Coilovers, and then the 240. So good progress is being made. Hopefully I can have it running by the end of the month. That would be awesome if I can have it running by the end of the month. But we'll see. no promises. I gotta get back to schoolwork now. I'll see you guys. Also, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel, and you'll be seeing more of the 240 and me. Whoops. At hopefully an event here soon. I'm not sure how the events go on in North Carolina, or if they go throughout the winter or not, but we'll see. So yeah, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you around.